Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the World Cyber Games 2005 Team 3D of the United States versus Defeatist of Slovakia. We are going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Team 3D taking on Defeaters representing Slovakia, and the Slovakians have won 2 games out of 2. Team 3D come into this game on the back of a morning defeat to Germany, aka Mousesports, 16-11 that one. And I'll tell you what, the Americans desperately need to pick up this victory because right now they lay in 3rd place in their group. And well, as Moto is about to make his way slowly forward, the pistol round has begun for Team 3D. Let's just run through the names and faces for you whilst we have this opportunity. Team 3D. MS is Method, Mikey Method So. Then we have Moto, Volcano, Sivas, and Kim. Over on the Defeatist side, we have Dev1, Lona, MRC, H4, and Ha1, or Harry, or something else. But we're just going to call him Ha1, because I'm English, and I don't know how to pronounce these names. So, here we go. Moto going to drop himself down into what was once the Moto pit. We'll give him its name, its real title one more time. Bomb goes down, Stevens connects with the first frag, and that is on H4. But then comes Lona, levels things up at a 4-on-4 headshot into Volcano, as Moto's going to double himself back. And now Moto is just going to sit himself down inside the bomb site. We follow him as the shots come across left, right, and center. Ha1's open things up onto Kim. Right after Sivas picked up 1, picks up 2. Very nicely done for Sivas. And now he's going to pick himself up another one. No, Sivas and Moto will both go down. Dev1 picks up the frag. There it is! And there is Mikey Method So to pick up the frag on Dev1 and finish things off for Team 3D and pick up the pistol round. And well, how crucial that could be, as always. And Team 3D will go into this one with the opening advantage that they need over the Slovakian side. Still in group play here in Counter-Strike, and important for Team 3D to be picking up as many victories as they can now that they've picked up a loss to the Germans. So, Defeat is going to start things off. Team 3D basically slowing things all the way down. Team 3D, of course, let me not forget, 2-time World Cyber Games champion, the reigning World Cyber Games champion, winning in Condition 0 and Counter-Strike Source. And I'll tell you what, very soon they need to be picking themselves up the 1.61. However, if you're wondering what that little gobbled sound is on the side, that's an HLTV mystery as it tries to pick up the team chat between the players. Moto's open things up with the first frag of the round, and that'll go to Team 3D. And 3D are going to move the bomb with Method actually away from your screen. Kim has just caused some diversion at the stack bomb site, and he's going to cause all 3 of them to come out and peek and look for the rest of them, and they're not there. They're caught with their pants down whilst Method is putting the bomb down inside the cover bomb site. Sivas is going to pick up the frag on Dev1, and now they're going to open up with Sivas with another one onto Lona, and now Team 3D have things all locked down. Last man standing is MRC for Defeaters. He has got himself the M4 that he picked up. Sorry, not the M4, of course. He has got himself the weapon that he picked up off Kim, Rambo. And he's going to make his way forward. He's going to lose that weapon out as Volcano will connect with the frag. And Team 3D will pick themselves up the second round, as to be expected here. After winning that pistol round, they'll try and convert it one more time and maximize the advantage over the Slovakian side. So, Defeat is down by 2 rounds, as 3D now will bid to continue building onto their lead. We follow them. Method now is just going to sit himself down, anticipating some form of rush. It didn't come. Method will pick up the bomb. He's had it 2 rounds in a row already. Designated bomb carrier. I guess he has extra space in his backpack. And make its way forward. Team 3D will continue to just launch a few shots up through the middle and try and pick off anyone peeking. No one is. No one's going to stick their head out just yet for the Defeater side, as the 3D team all funnel up one by one, holding hands through the middle of this map. Moto has the inner circle covered, as H4 actually connects with the first frag. It's Kim that's going to go down. Sivas answers up with an AK frag and levels things up 4-on-4. But Team 3D now all grouped up. I wonder whether they might try and throw a throw a fake and go all the way over to the uncovered bomb site, and it looks like, as I peer across to the other screen, that they're going to do exactly that. Stevens has gone all the way up, and Team 3D throwing themselves a fake, and they will make their way slowly but surely up the banana walkway and into this uncovered bomb site, whilst at the moment, all three of the Defeatist side are waiting for them at the wrong bomb site, whilst only Dev1 is waiting for Stevens as he's going to make the entry in towards this bomb site. 3D going to put the bomb down with Method. Dev1 is now getting called into action. Oh, not for long. Volcano comes up with one. The Defeatist with nothing to lose on the final round before the bye are going to make their move in any second now. There is Stevens, AK going into one of them, and it'll be Volcano coming up with another, and now it's H4, last man standing for Slovakia, and they are ready to make their move slowly. Well, he's going to try and get himself an exit frag. One exit frag, one gun, and job done for him. However, Team 3D know it's clear going through the spawn, and I think that's where they're going to attempt to go, as that bomb ticks away. What I'm going to attempt to do here, whilst I look into the game settings whilst that one goes off, to see if I cannot turn off the, no, I cannot, maybe, no, nothing appears to be able to turn, oh, voice, that's the one I was looking for, voice, enable voice in game, I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen, and net, well, that didn't fix it. That scrambled noise is actually me talking a really high-pitched voice to the aliens that are listening. And, welcome, aliens, to planet Earth. This is the World Cyber Games 2006. Team 3D taking on Defeatist of Slovakia. Defeatist 2 for 2 right now in their pre-match, in their previous matches. Team 3D 3-2. Loner is going to open things up on the first buy round for Defeatist, dropping Kim nicely down as well. And now Defeatist trying to lock down Team 3D as they make their way in towards the cover bomb site. Defeatist have themselves one stack, and it's H4 that's going to pick himself up the first frag. Team 3D are going to get this bomb down without H1 even seeing any of them. Moto with 1 point of health is possibly the last man standing for Team 3D. He's picked up the one frag on H1, and he's now looking towards that smoky. Here's an AWP shot, and it's finally going to go down. And Team 3D will lose this round. It's the first buy round, and Defeatist have picked it up, and they've kept their AWP intact as well, only losing 2 lives. So an inexpensive round for Team 3D. An inexpensive round for Defeaters and the round point on the board. So Team 3D now lose their first round, and the score sits at 3-1. Team 3D buying up once again after picking up 3 sequential rounds, obviously after the pistol. Now going to set their stall out for another attack, as they look to extend on their 3-round advantage here. They're looking like they're funneling 2 of the players up through Banana, at least. Method is going to sit himself down and just make sure no one peeks through the middle. And Moto is going to make his way all the way around to the far right-hand side. Thus far, though, Team 3D playing it cagely, looking to read and react off what Defeaters may do, but Defeaters not giving them an edge, not giving them an inch. And, as we look for Moto, he's going to edge his way slowly down to the middle, and any second now he may get his marching orders. No, nothing doing at all. And Team 3D actually yet to see a face, but Kim is going to move this bomb up the banana walkway and slowly but surely in towards the uncovered bomb site. There's 3 players there, and Team 3D waiting with Kim on the bomb. Volcano's got offer support, as is Sievers, and Method has joined them right behind them. So there are now 4 players here ready to make the assault for Team 3D. And any second now, they will flurry on in. The grenades fly over for Team 3D, and the entry is made by Kim. Here they go, Team 3D going in one by one, in towards this bomb site. Method calls it, and they make the move. Defeaters open things up, though. Dev1, AWP frag, and there's Sievers answering it back up. Volcano going to put this bomb down any second now. Sievers with the AWP is watching their 6. He's going to land one big old frag after picking up that AWP from Dev1, and he's dropped H1, and now he's going to make his way slowly back to the back of that bomb site and look for anyone coming around from the right-hand entry. Nothing doing just yet, but there's about to be 3 players making their entry in this way, and one of them has that AWP. It's Lona. Volcano with one, with Method with another. There's Lona downing Sievers, and now he's going to make a lay, and no! Method cuts him down in the 1-on-3 situation for Lona, so he really had a lot of work to do, and he was going nowhere fast, and Team 3D will pick up their 4th round, and I'll tell you what, that was expensive for Defeaters, losing 2 AWPs in 1 round, and well, Again, that high-pitched noise is me communicating to the aliens that are listening to this game, and I can tell you what, they're enjoying it very much. I hope you are too, here inside the game from the World Cyber Games 2006. Team 3D taking on Defeatist of Slovakia. Team 3D, the reigning champions from the USA. Sivas comes up with an AK frag, dropping Lona, as now we have MRC making his way through to the middle. Defeatist forced onto a save, and they're scattered out quite nice. Well, it depends whose point of view you're on for that niceliness, as Team 3D look like they're going to make their way forward. Kim with the Deagle frag is going to open up onto one of the methods, going to make his way around with that AWP. Looking for some action, doesn't find any, in fact. But Team 3D on the patrol. Method's going to go down. They're going to pick up that AWP. Kim with another Deagle headshot in. And it's MRC that goes down. Moto's going to make his way slowly through down into the Moto pit. And looking around for some loving inside that netted bomb site. 3D, nothing moving around just yet. And as we look for one of the final two Defeatist players, there are two of them. Volcano's going to open up. The bomb goes down. And the last man standing is not standing for very long. Sivas picks up the frag on H4, and that will be that. Team 3D go up 5-1 here on Inferno. It's group stages, remember, so it's only the one map. So Team 3D now 11 rounds away from victory. A little early, perhaps, to be counting on the victory. I would agree so. However, positive start from Team 3D, and that's exactly what they would have wanted. And as we look around, well, that noise you hear in the background, again, apologize for that. But as Team 3D will just scurry themselves down, it is Kim that's going to open up the shooting, but Method picks up one before going down, and Defeaters are all over them here. They rushed down the banana walkway and picked up two frags. Ho1 and MRC picked them up, and Team 3D left with Kim and Moto were wondering, what the hell do we do? They didn't actually pick up any weapons, though, and Moto is just going to have to carefully watch his six to make sure no one picks up either that AWP or AK, because it could be well worth the save if they do. As Moto now is going to make his way backwards. He whips out the, he's just holding onto that AK. Kim joins him, and Team 3D with just two men alive are now going to push up the banana walkway after a rotation from the Defeatist side. Ha1 spots it, though, and Moto's dropping back. No one from the Defeatist side has... No one from the Defeatist side has actually moved in the past few minutes out of the netted bomb site where they continue to sit. Kim and Moto ready to make their entry in towards this uncovered bomb site. Easy does it now for Kim, as he's got 68 points of health, and Ha1, who's already picked up a frag this round, is looking for some more. He's going to make his way slowly forward, and now they go. Smoke comes in, and Kim's spamming a few shots around, looking at Ha1. Ha1 shows himself, and Kim opens up and takes the frag. Kim now going to put that bomb down inside the site, and 3D now have a two-man attack coming in from the Defeatist side, and one of them is MRC, who's picked himself up an AK. Looking around, he's just trying to cover his teammate because his teammate's been spotted, and now MRC's going to go in, but I think Moto will probably rotate around from the right-hand side. He's got an entry on the right. Kim opens up on one. There's Fusk with another, and now it's all on Moto! And he saves the round for Team 3D, and that'll put the score at 6-1. And 3D saved themselves, and they made that difficult. It has to be said. 6-1 the score, losing 4 men on a save round for the opposition. And while Defeaters proving why they've won 2 matches already in this World Cyber Games group. Very tough group going into any group with both Team 3D and Mousesports. USA and Germany well represented here at the World Cyber Games, as always. And well, Defeaters are not to be messed with, but 6-1 up, all going to plan for the Americans thus far. You know, let's not count Defeaters out just yet. We look around, Volcano and Moto have edged up through the middle. Sivas, Kim, and Method waiting on the precipice of the banana walkway as they throw a few grenades forward, looking to see if they can catch any indiscipline, any spots. Nothing doing. Dev1 does has himself that AWP, and he's looking, but he's got the smoke, and he's not going to go any further. He senses a fake, and he senses a trap, and he would be right, as no one has made entry in towards that uncovered bomb site. On the other side of the map, though, Ha1 has picked himself up a frag as we spy through the AWP's eyes. There is nothing moving, but Moto's picked himself up a headshot onto H4, and that will tie things up. We're at 4-on-4 as we make our entrance. Lona picks up one frag. Ha1 now going to grenade over towards that bomb site where Team 3D are rushing on in. Lona with 1, Lona with 2. Now Method going to make his way in towards this bomb site. Grenade bounces off the wall. He's going to have to put that bomb down because Team 3D may be in trouble. Sivas with the AK frag, dropping dropping Loner, and now Method will put that bomb down any second now, and Sievers comes up, bomb planted. Method's going to defend this with the AWP, doesn't pick up one. Sievers is down, Dev 1 on the other side, now going to rush his way slowly forward. Sievers with the AK downing HAR1, and now MRC got to go hard or go home, and he is going to, he's going to hold off and decide whether he wants to go hard. He is going to go hard right now, making his way in towards that bomb site. He's one to the right, one to the left, and it's Method that takes the one that drops MRC, and 7-1 the score for Team 3D. And I'll tell you what, other than that first buy round, Defeatist have not been at the races. They've made some things expensive for Team 3D, and as we pull down the scoreboard here, you'll see that Sievers and Method have really ruled the roost for Team 3D on the offense. Method's put the bomb down sometimes as well, but Sievers up 15-4. He's really had a strong game. Defeatist, we've hardly heard of HAR1 and H4 down at the bottom of that scoreboard, and really there's a lot to be said for them. And as they make their way forward, MRC is just waiting on what he thinks is a pending Team 3D rush, but it isn't, and Method and Moto are picking up frags in the middle as they just wait on any indiscipline from the Defeatist side, which hasn't come out just yet, but here come Team 3D, funneling up through the middle, hopping over the AWP shot of Method, and now will make their way slowly forward. Method into the wall, nothing doing. The Kim will find one, it's Loner, it's MRC that'll go down as well. Last man standing for the Defeatist side. He's going to pick himself up a deagle for his troubles, but he is in trouble. Don't make any mistake about it. He's not going to do so, actually. He's going to make his way just around. Bomb has been planted. Team 3D have no idea what everyone is, and they find him finally. And Sievers will collect the AK frag, and Team 3D will pick up yet another round, 8-1. They're 8 away from victory. And, well, the Slovakian side, who actually were in the audience yesterday, I remember talking to them yesterday as they watched one of the games we commentated on here yesterday morning. Well, they were in good spirits, and they were very patient, very keen to watch all of the matches, but right now, I think their patience is running out. I think they wish that they could get out of there as fast as possible, but Dev 1 comes through and opens things up, and Method will go down, and he make it a second. No! Kim shows him how that AWP works, and they pick up a frag apiece, 4-on-4, as Team 3D going to send Sievers up. They know that that uncover bomb site is clear as a whistle, and they're going to make their way into it. Sievers with the grenade over the top. Is this an elaborate fake? It is. But there on the other side of the map, HAR1 and MR4 have both picked themselves up a frag apiece. Sorry, H4 and HAR1 have picked themselves up the frags, and they're going to make their way slowly back through the middle. M4 coming up from H4 as he looks around, nothing moving just yet. Team 3D down to just 2 members after that opening up at the uncover bomb site, and now Sievers and Kim are going to make their entry in towards this bomb site. As they look around, still no one there. They bounce the smoke off, and now Sievers is going to go. Rotation called, and Defeatist funneling one by one, and Sievers is going to quickly look out for any movement coming through. Kim throws the bomb to Sievers, basketball style. He's going to get the touchdown here as well if he wants some NFL. He's going to make his way slowly forward. Sievers puts that bomb down. Sievers picks up one. MRC goes down. Still man advantage for Defeatist. They need to make a clean entry, and Sievers is just not allowing them that access. He's hopped himself up on towards the box. Kim is still alive to the right-hand side. He's up on the banana walkway. Sievers with another headshot. Nicely done. HAR1 goes down. He's looking for another. He's going to get another. Sievers for the 4th. Defeatist H4 comes up with a frag on Kim. 1-on-1 for the bomb. Sievers gets it. And that's 4 straight frags for Sievers. Kim picked up the 5th. And, well, what a round that was for Sievers. And I'll tell you what, you can see on the scoreboard quite what a half he's having. 20 for 4 in just 10 short rounds. He's averaging, 2 frags a round. And I'll tell you what, if you've got someone doing that, you don't even need 4 other players on your team. You only need 3. You can almost afford to lose one of them. And Team 3D up by 9 rounds to 1. And Sievers is just pulling them all the way through this one, as he's now going to make his way forward, and Team 3D looking for a push out from Defeatist, and they're going to get it. Kim goes down cheaply to HAR1 after picking up the frag on M4. Method comes up with one Moto on the other side, and Defeatist on a save round now. Well, you can't save your life against Team 3D, that's for sure. Dev 1's going to drop himself all the way back towards that bomb site. Loner looks like he might push up through the middle, and he's in trouble as well. Takes a few shots, and will go down to Moto as we look around for Dev 1, last man standing, and here come Team 3D. Dev 1's about to pick himself out the hat, and we will find one headshot on Volcano making his way around the corner. Oh, couldn't quite connect onto onto Method. They came close, and he picked up one frag, so he made himself a nuisance. And now you see exactly what Dev 1's going to do. He's going to whip out that AWP after the save round. 10-1 for Defeatist. And while I'm trying to think about what Defeatist are doing wrong in this game, there is obviously a gulf in talent and a gulf in reputation. Team 3D come into this two-time World Cyber Game champion in Counter-Strike, but they don't come into this in the greatest of form. They don't come into this as, well, possibly the #1 active American team right now. However, they do come into this with a whole lot of confidence and with a playbook that a team like Defeatist probably just haven't seen. Dev1 through the smoke, Method goes down. Very nicely done. He's going to pull himself all the way back and is going to pull himself back. But I'll tell you what, Defeatist, they can take heart, but they are running a pretty stacked covered bomb site, and each time they are actually getting the calls right. They are getting where Team 3D are going. However, the biggest problem they're facing is that Team 3D are just outgunning them and outmanning them at every opportunity. They're a man up now, Defeaters. It's 5-on-4, and now let's see whether they can actually make use of it. Dev1 is pulled all the way back and is scoped up, waiting for an entry, and Kim is about to give him that entry. Right where Dev1 is looking, any moment now, you're going to see one American body come through, and it'll be Kim, and he gets devastated. There's one dead American body. Smoke comes in. Dev1 is going to pull back with that AWP, and he's in trouble. He's screaming for help. He's not going to get it in time. Sievers comes up with the AK-47 frag right on cue. Loner's looking for a movement from Sievers. He's not going to find it. Bomb planted, and now Sievers will pick up the AWP from Dev1 and use it on Loner. Here comes MLC, M4 in hand, looking around to the right-hand side. He's got 3 players left up. Moto Volcano erupts, and that'll be 1, 2, 3 very quickly. And Team 3D worked hard and came back from a man down, but picked up the round and go in 11-1 up. And well, this is a one-sided game if I've ever seen one. Team 3D needed to pick up just, maybe 2 more rounds out of the remaining 3, and they can go into the pistol round knowing win and convert, and they will be winning this game. And they will be going up into second place in the group. Remember, coming into this game, Defeaters hadn't played Mousesports or Team 3D, the big seeds in this group. And they won their other 2 games, so they had a little bit of confidence. However, now they face Team 3D, and it's a different kettle of fish. This is a smoked salmon compared to the tuna that they were dealing with beforehand. And as Team 3D will make their way forward, these lovely smoked salmon are swimming upstream and in towards, well, actually no, they're faking that upstream swimming motion, let me tell you, as they're going to make their way around to the right-hand side. Defeaters have stacked up the wrong bomb site. However, H4's come up with 1 with 2. Very nicely done from H4 with the Deagle, downing 2 3D players. And now it's Moto, Kim, and Method that are left up. And Defeaters rotate around, and Team 3D left bemused as to what just happened. There's Method, though, leveling things up with 2 AK frags on the other side of the map, and Kim has himself the bomb. MRC's going to put himself under the netting. Method was watching anyone rotating around, and you see their dead bodies right there. And now the bomb is about to move. We look for M4C, because he's about to be called into action any second now with that USB. He's going to get sandwiched up against the wall from Moto in the pit. And now Method is just going to follow along behind, put that bomb down from Team 3D, and get the job done. 2 men left, or 1 man left up for Defeaters. It's Dev1 with the Deagle. Bomb has already been planted. Dev1 is just going to put himself up in the bird's nest and look for some action. He's looking for 1 exit frag. He's looking for one of them to just come on the search for him, because that's what they'll do. They won't want to let anyone get out of here alive. And so they will be guarding any of the guns, any of the weapons that have been left around the floor that Dev1 may have tried to pick up along the way. And now Method and Kim are going to go the safe way away, and Dev1 will live on to fight another day. But Team 3D will pick up this round. It's 12-1, and this is as one-sided as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. However, let's keep heart for Defeaters. They've won 2 games, but as soon as it comes to playing Team 3D, they're in a whole world of trouble. 12-1 the score. This is all but over, but Team 3D now know that if they can pick up this round, then they will be 1 round away from picking up the pistol conversion. They're going to make their way slowly forward, and Defeaters now they're on a buy round, in fact, this time around. It's Dev1 that's going to make his way slowly forward, and he will edge slowly down the ramp. He just caught the back of one of the players, not going to land the frag, and he's already given his position away and will back away. And I am joined by the one and only Jeff Smeagol Dickinson of Inside the Game, fresh from NIP versus NOA. Do you have a score for us? Jeff's microphone is not actually turned on, so we'll pass the mic. We're skilled, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, NIP coming out underneath NOA, a shocking victory for NOA, 16-9 toss over NIP. But right now, we are even more shocked by what's going on between Team 3D and Defeaters. Defeaters out of what country was it against, Stu? Slovakia. Team 3D needs to beat both Slovakia and Uzbekistan to advance. They have lost their match. Here we go. Method tearing things up as Team 3D making their way into this B bomb site, getting the bomb planted. And Team 3D is going to have this B bomb site on lockdown as Defeaters decides to go ahead and save out their weapons all the way over at the A bomb site. Moto now pushing up on one in middle. Can he get the frag? Yes, he will. Moto coming up big. And it looks like 3D will take another round as 3D continues to dominate this Defeaters team. Stu, why don't you bring me up to speed a little bit about what's been going on?
Well, Jeff, it's been about as one-sided as it comes. It's been, Team 3D have really run the steam train over the Slovakian side, and there's been absolutely no way back from them. And as you can see, the scoreline reflects that 13-1. We're one away from half-time, and if Team 3D pick that one up, even now, they can go into the pistol round knowing on their offense, if they win that and convert it, then it's GG. But you know what? We've still got a lot of action to be played out here. Kim going to make his way slowly forward. AWP picked up by him, and he's looking to see what the Defeatist side are doing, whether they're going to extend themselves and really push forward. Dev1 has done exactly that. He's gone all the way down, and he may bring a surprise. Seavers won't take anything like that, and he's going to make his way forward. Kim did take a slither of damage from him, and he's going to make his way slowly back. He's just checking no one's waiting for him around that corner. No one is, as MRC is going to push forward. Lona coming up with the M4. Moto goes down. Kim's going to make his way, continuing to look around that side. H4 and MRC still in the action. Ha1 comes up with one. He's going to make his way back through the middle, looking for some loving, but he can't find any. Method's going to make his way up the banana walkway, and as he looks around, he's got Kim for company, and he's got Seavers. It's a 3-on-3, and 3D may just have opened themselves up a little bit here to some vulnerability. MRC is going to make his way slowly forward in towards this uncovered bomb site. He's just sitting behind the box. He hears the smoke. MRC is going to grenade behind. He throws it, and that gave his position away. That allowed Method to come up with a frag, but that's MRC gone down. But not before Seavers came down. Seavers has been absolutely massive in this game. He's, we can forgive him one mistake of the going down that time because he's been huge for 3D. And as MRC now make their entry, H4's going to go down. Method picks up that one, and it's all on Ha1. 1-on-2, making his way towards the bomb side. Method is going to connect, and that'll be that. Half-time, Team 3D. 14, and the Defeatist side 1. We go into the half. You're inside the game. We will return momentarily for the second half. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are live with the World Cyber Games 2006 match between Defeaters and Team 3D. The second half is about to kick off, and Team 3D, if they can win this pistol round, will go in with a massive advantage, needing just 2 straight rounds to win. And this is the situation in the group. Mousesports sit on top of the group after their victory from Team 3D. Defeaters currently lie second before this result gets entered. And then Team 3D in third currently. But Mousesports have lost one big game in this tournament thus far, despite beating Team 3D. However, let's pause that for 1 second as Seavers comes up with one. Defeaters with another 2 frags. H4 and Dev1 picking up a frag apiece. And Team 3D now going to have to reevaluate this one as they make their way forward. There are 2 players edging their way through. H4 comes up with another after Seavers down MRC, and Defeaters are just going to wait off this one and see if they can get a movement from Team 3D. Kim is in the bomb site. Method's about to come across, and he's screaming because the Slovakians are coming. The bomb has been planted. There's Kim. Hello. He picks up one. He's going to drop himself back. Nothing moving. Drops all the way back towards that bomb site. The 2-on-2 here. Method and Kim versus MRC, and there's Kim with one. Method with the other, and that'll be that. The bomb is going to be defused, and Team 3D hit match point. But as I was saying before then, the group situation is as follows. Mousesports lead. They've won 2 games, one of them over Team 3D. However, the important thing is Mousesports have lost a match. And they've lost one match you truly would not expect them to do. Mousesports have lost to Uzbekistan, of all countries, and just memories of, last year with Mouse losing to Kazakhstan in the quarterfinals just come flooding back. So for the second year in a row, that region of the world has picked up a victory over Germany in the World Cyber Games Counter-Strike. But right now, Team 3D sit 1 round away from victory over Defeaters.
All right, here we are watching Team Defeaters from Slovakia, hailing all the way from Eastern Europe, following them now. It looks like they are on the save round. Here we go. We have a head stack in in the apartments, but I want to comment, last round, beautiful play by Rambo. We had Tim down 2 versus 3. He played in the site, and then when he came out from the site, he peeked, got 1 frag, waited for his teammate Method. They peeked together, were able to get 2 frags, and it was a beautiful play by both of them. So we'll see what they do this round. It looks like Defeaters going for the desperate buy as they are on game point. They lose this round. They do lose. Moto taking out 1. Moto drops 2 from CT spawn. Method will go down. Moto getting the 3rd frag onto Slovakia as the receivers now rotating out from CT spawn. It looks like Defeaters may have a chance this round as here comes Volcano up banana right now. We have Defeaters still playing in that B site. The bomb has been planted. Seaver's going to head into the back halls. Volcano coming up banana. Kim coming from CT spawn as well as it looks like Seavers now coming to the main entrance. Oh, and H4 takes out Volcano. Seavers with 2 big frags onto H4 and R1. Kim with the final frag for Team 3D, and GGs are exchanged as Dev 1 goes down. Team 3D will roll over Slovakia 16-1. Stu, any final thoughts?
Well, Jeff, that was about as close as I've come to Jessica Alba. There was nothing close about it. Team 3D absolutely massacred. As you rightly said, rolled over. Well,